Yeah, this ain't gonna be a long video, but we're going to touch some bases on the topic. You know, lately people have been talking about, um, these ancestors and these cards, working with these spirits, and a lot of people, outside people, lack of knowledge about the inner works of the inside people. I say the inside people, the spiritually awakened ones. I started off in spirituality, learning, metaphysics. And I didn't really start off with the people in deep occultism. I started off with people, just like science. Some name like Abraham Hicks, and some people that was teaching me universal principles, lottery winning, vibrations, how to kind of maintain a certain frequency to allow certain things to happen. Creating your own reality. What's that guy name? We Are Creators. Justin, what's his name? Well, I was studying the outside realm, and then it got deeper. We got off into occultism, and when I left from that point, that was the stage. That was like the basics, and everything you learn. There's like a beginning, a medium, an intermediate. You know what I'm saying? It gets deeper. So everybody start off with the basics. So in my mind, in my idea, I started off with the basics of spiritualism. But everything root back to it, get deeper. Get deeper off into Africanism, Egyptology. You know what I'm saying? And it goes deep. The rabbit hole goes deep. You know what I'm saying? With all the people. But you look at everybody. Pharaoh, everybody that kind of worked, and but everybody ain't under a certain type of attack. A lot of people got a lot of knowledge. Sonetta, it's some people, it's some studies out there. What's that guy named 19 Keys? He doing pretty good on YouTube. People got a lot of knowledge, how to eat, how to survive, how to live, and then some people, it's at a balance, but in due time, depending on how powerful you are, and, how much control these people want to have, will determine, just about how they gonna come at you. You know what I'm saying? Right now with me, it ain't really nothing, because I don't really lean on everything. Ain't based on that, but in my idea, in my mind, it is. You know what I'm saying? How I work, it is. Recently I got off into the tarot cards, the readings, being able to work through mediumship. But a lot of my people understand who I am. In my mind, the black magician, being able to alter reality to make things happen. Whether if it's whatever, however you see it, good or bad, you know what I'm saying? If I can make something happen, a person would probably think, oh, that ain't right, or you shouldn't do that, or, whatever. But in my mind, it's like, I'm going to win by any means necessary. I'm going to do whatever it take to survive. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to, stay alive, move forward, be successful. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't out here trying to hurt nobody in no way. Spiritual, physical, mentally, financially, I ain't trying to hurt nobody in no way like that, right? But, me being successful is something that, everybody want. Don't nobody want to be just, well, they think, okay, successful, but then at the same time, you're really not successful. Successful in a way of what they said you were, but you're not protected. Success to me is protection, spiritual, physical, in this realm, right? But we all got to transition at some point in time, and that's fine. I know a lot of people that in transition. I've seen a lot of things happen. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for everything, the living, the dead, everything, right? But I'm not separate from nothing. Everything is one. But when you play games and you alter the understanding and you playing with the minds, that's when the problem come in. Like Nipsey Hussle with the Eric Holder thing. And I know who Eric Holder really is. Eric Holder is a Washington, D.C. senator. Eric Holder is one of those politician dudes, black dude out of Washington. I know Eric Holder is. Eric Holder is a symbol. See, now we going back to symbology. Everything has a symbol in it. And, the masses is asleep. Like Bobby Hemmett said, the masses didn't do nothing but die. They get herded. They like cattle. They ain't nothing. Sheep. And then you got the black sheep. The black sheep don't go with the flock. That's why the black sheep of the family he ain't that. The black sheep of the family will fight all of you. But the black sheep of the family, they gonna fight. All of them gonna fight. That's that one. That's why it's the black sheep. Well, you see sheep, but you don't really see black sheep. I see a lot of animals everywhere, but then I see sheep as I drive, these big rigs through different places. I see goats, I see sheep, I see different things, but I might see a darker one or something like that. But when you really look at the big picture, it's not too many, because if it was equal and everything was the same, then it wouldn't be a difference. A black sheep of the family wouldn't be that scapegoat. The black sheep don't listen. The black sheep ain't what those sheep are. See what I'm saying? So the millions of people were stuck on what they were told about, Nipsey Hussle. Oh, Eric did it. Oh, they got it on camera. Oh, he was laying in front of the stove. Oh, his mama and them. They sad and this and that. But to really be able to see with vision beyond the setup, beyond what they presented to you, let's stage up a scene. Let's build this whole thing up. They'll believe us because, Hollywood right down the street. All we do is make things come true. Movies seem real. The movie be so good, people cry in the movie, be happy in the movie, feel sad in the movie. So many different emotions from a movie. Meanwhile, them people in their own powder, the drinks, doing their job, what their art is, what their craft is, to make a person feel it. But I'm a hard person to make understand. I'm not with the groups. I'm not with the people. We not the same. I'm gonna tell you I'm not with you. I'm gonna tell you I don't think like you. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to live like you. I don't want to know you. I don't want to join you. I don't want to join your gang. I don't want to go with you nowhere. I don't want you to go with me. Get away from me. I don't want you to rub off. I see what I'm saying? I don't want your spirit. Because I've been watching some videos today. I tapped into some energy. I tapped into some power. But then, like I say, Bobby Hemmett, because that's what this video is about. But I'm just giving you some basis of what this is. And everything as a whole, as a collective of what I've been dealing with, what I've seen, what I've come to notice, where I'm at today. And, you know, I've been dealing with this for about 10, I don't know, 15 years now. In just my own studies, my own rituals. You know, Bobby Hemmett will tell you, you know, there's rituals, and then there's rituals that you have to do for yourself. And some of those rituals, you know, that you do, they have a core to it. You know, that most rituals that I do come from a base, you know. Well, all our rituals come from the original place, you know what I'm saying? Africa, Congo. We have our spiritual cleansings, you know, spiritual baths, you know, stuff like that, you know, and everything. But I learned a lot from Bobby, though, you know. And you know, a lot of people, you know, might not understand, but that was like one person out of millions of people. And it's a lot of people still alive today. I don't really listen to too many people. But I used to listen to those lectures all day, every day. No, I listen to him talk. He just run it. And I pick up on what I need to pick up on, and I roll what I roll with. But then outside of that, I would study outside of that, and in different spiritual systems. You know, one thing about Bobby, he told me, he say, we ain't worried about it. We ain't gonna take just one thing and stick with one thing. Like he said, no, we're gonna fuck with all of it. You know what I'm saying? He said, we're gonna fuck with all of it. And then that's why I represent many systems in many countries, many jungles, you know what I'm saying? With many nationalities. Because when I understood it, and when I really, as I move forward through the spiritual journey, I understood that, oh, I see what's going on now. Everybody using our stuff. At some point, from the music to the dance to the rituals to, you know, every spiritual system, every different culture would be using they will be using African spirituality twisted into their own. But if you look at the basis of it and you listen to the sound, it's all ours. You know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah, Bob said, you know, fuck with all of it, you know. So that's what I do. I fuck with all of it. Islam, Buddhism, science, you know, different cultures, different aspects of what this is, you know, still to this day. But I got my own basis for everything. And, you know, and when I need to do work, or I need to make something happen, I know how to make something shake. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make something shake. But, you know, the last thing Bobby said was to everybody on that last video. And he was saying to tap in with your ancestors, with your mother, grandfather, grandmama and them. And he was saying, work with them. They rely on you to work with them. See what I'm saying? And that's the truth. That's a fact. So lately, that's what we've been doing, you know. Like the other night, we tapped into the cards, and, you know, the first things that was coming out on those readings on those cards was the soldiers, the women, the powerful ones, the ones that'll fight, the ones that take something out, you know what I'm saying, against any enemy with no fear, you know. And I seen those people, and those are my outside ancestors, but those are my real ones, knowing the ones you know and the ones you don't know, the unknown, you know what I'm saying. But we connected, though. We connected. So, you know, I was watching some videos. Everybody was talking about light right now with this light. And but you know, they say he had a stroke, and you know, I kind of believed it. I said, well, you know, he had this stroke, so I'm like, damn. I'll be wondering. I'll be like, well, where he at this point? Ain't no, you know, his updates or something like that. Somebody should be updated. We should be updated somehow, some type of way. But ain't been no updates. You know, they just came with that, a couple pictures. Oh, he had a stroke. Oh, he's like this or that, and then like that was it. So his wife, Queen Linda, I think that's her name. She made no more videos about him. There's been no updates on him, and I'm looking on the internet today, and I'm tripping out, and I'm like, well, what is all these people talking about? And something just told me to go tap in with the spirit, with that energy. And when I did that, I've been seeing, like, in the last couple weeks, you know, a lot of people been talking. But, you know, his birthday gonna pop up here November 28th, right? But now questions are starting to arise. Now, lately, I guess they was talking about the Brother Panic dude. Now, I would say it's his friend or associate or somebody he was dealing with. But he's in the occult world, too. Spiritual, you know, way out understandings, deeper philosophy. Brother Panic is cool in my eyes, but I never really studied or was up underneath Brother Panic like that. I never really connected to him like that. But I listened to him in the beginning of my understanding of who these people was. And I was, you know, tapped in with Brother Panic a little bit. I wasn't really too much tied in with him. But recently they said, well, he passed away from somehow suspicious, strange way. So I typed Brother Panic up in Google, and I have they're not on Wikipedia. You know, they got some little BS rappers. They on Wikipedia, and they'll tell you their birth date and how much money they think they got, and stuff like that. But I type up Bobby Hemmitt in Google and Wikipedia, and they're like, well, he's somewhere between the age of 40 and 45, and he's just outdated information, no real information. There's no obituaries for him. There's not a funeral for him, not a cause of death for him. There's not an autopsy for him. So questions are starting to be asked. He, you know, as far as spiritually, he all right, because that's what we are. We are that. You know, we've been dead for billions of years. We come from the spirit realm, an ancient place. We all gonna return to an ancient place. And you know what I'm saying? This down here is a game. But I was listening to a video today, and they was talking about don't trust nothing. Don't trust your wife. Not just everybody, you know, trust their wife. And we not all the same. Like, I ain't telling everybody. We know who we talking to. I know who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to everybody. This ain't for the masses. The masses ain't did nothing but died. I'm talking to us. And we all know who we are, right? So we ain't got to worry about all that. But yeah, the lady was saying you can't trust nothing. So we starting to understand who people are now, what was really going on. But we don't understand, where's Bobby? Where is he? What happened? You see what I'm saying? And we'll be touching bases on that. We'll be doing more videos. You know, I got to roll out of here about 4 a.m. About 12, going on 12 right now. I'm in the South right now. But we're going to tap into that. We'll probably go live, and I don't know, I'll probably get with these ancestors, probably roll with some cards, you know, let's tap in and try to get some energy, some understanding, some knowledge from that realm. And so we could kind of bring some light, shed some light to, you know, Brother Bobby, man. Because I don't like I don't like that, man. I don't like, but what I really don't like, I don't like people to play me for a fool. I don't want people to think that I'm a part of, I don't want you to think it's easy, you know, but it's easy for them. It's easy for you to do that to them. You can't con me. You can't bribe me. You can't take nothing from me. I don't like you. I don't want your information. I don't want your lies, really. I don't want you to feed me what you've been feeding them. The sleep, you can't rock me to sleep. This ain't the rock me to sleep channel. Okay? So I'm not the only one right now in this realm. It's a lot of us. Yes, a lot of us. And we all got questions. But we not going downtown. We ain't going to the newspaper. We ain't calling the news station. This ain't that. This ain't that. We gonna tap in with some power. Yeah, like Bobby said, we gotta activate some power, right? So we're gonna activate some power, man, and we're gonna force you, gonna force your hand. There's something about when you playing games, you always gonna get tied up. You always gonna get boxed in. You know what I'm saying? It's like that Brother Panic dude. And all of a sudden he dead. Where'd he die? How'd he die? So I've been watching some videos and I've been listening to a lot of stuff. There's some strange stories out there right now. But these dudes there's no information on these dudes. I don't know. Well, I know pretty much that how the masses or the people that think that they run this feel, because I could tell by the way they presenting, they deleting a lot of information, they removing a lot of information. You type up something, they sidewinding, they, you know, things is going the way it's going. But it's one thing about it, Bobby Hemmitt, his speeches and his videos continue to flood through the internet. They steady doing uploads. Like, the spirit that never dies, so don't never think it's over. You know what I'm saying? Don't never think it's over. But I just wanted to say thank you to the people that paid attention and then awakened me to the understanding, because we was all underneath. We all came in underneath. You know what I'm saying? He helped a lot of us, though. Yeah, he helped a lot of us. That's how I became who I am today. And in this spiritualism, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual warfare, yeah. But you know, and I continue to learn, I continue to search for knowledge, I continue to work, you feel me? But yo, so we'll be going live, man, and we'll be doing something with this, but we'll be keeping things updated. We'll continue to search, we'll continue to stay connected in this game. I just wanted to make a little short video, you know, just to, you know, do what I do and represent what I represent my way. I don't know what they understand, I don't know what they know, but the people that's involved, they do know, understand. No, we don't believe what you're talking about, bro. We not buying none of that. And we need answers. And we're going to get some answers, and we're going to get a true understanding of what this is. Because this ain't spirit, this ain't physical, bro. It's not physical war, bro. This spiritual warfare, bro. No breaks, AK Real Life TV. I'm gone one.